Welcome to the Black Lion Podcast. We are your hosts, Lex and Dom. Lex can be with us today, but I'm just do it by myself.
All right.
Um, what do y'all plan on naming your own podcast that y'all would be doing?
Right now we got living. What is it? Living with the
Yeah,
Pryors.
living life with the Pryors.
So did y'all come up with the niche y'all would be using?
No, still kind of like getting around and messing around with it. Like that one group that I had joined. I've been like kind of reading everybody's comments and going on in there and stuff and trying to figure out which one's the best.
What made y'all want to start a podcast in the first place?
It was really kind of like my idea to start out with. I was just bored. Like I've been in the house bored because of the corona and everything. So I was looking at YouTube. We were gonna do YouTube actually first. But I was like, we didn't really initiate even follow through with it. So I was kind of messing around with stuff. And then I was like, you know what, let's get into the podcast. So then I joined the group and kind of like got into it. And that's why I was like, I want to do with him because he loves to talk. Like he could talk about anything. Like he's like the talker. And I'm like, I got, certain things that I can go about. He can talk about anything. So I was like, I definitely wanted to do it with him since we were going to do the YouTube together. And he was like, yeah. And like ever since we said that, he's been coming up with like all these ideas that like what we're going to talk about and stuff.
You see already, she the talker.
No, honestly, really him though.
That's how Lex is. She do a lot of the talking. But what I gotta do by myself, I do most of the talking. So
Yeah.
yeah, but she do a lot of talking. Like, basically, we do our podcast like this, and I put it on our YouTube channel. I edit it and put it on the YouTube channel. So
Yeah, I was looking at some of your YouTube videos too. So I was like, what else do you have? So I know you have, I seen the app and then YouTube.
and we got our podcast is on Apple and all the other things you can put your podcast on.
Okay.
But like me just by myself, I do real estate investing
Oh yeah.
Okay.
That's good.
because that's where all the money at.
Yeah. Listen,
Right.
that's another thing he's trying to get into.
That's something I definitely want to get into as soon as possible.
Yeah.
What state are you in? You said Virginia, right? Or...
No, I'm in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. That's where we get most of our interview or our guest interviews from, Philadelphia. Cause they all be selling different things. Some people got sales going on for the Valentine's Days that's coming up. They doing pop up shops and things like that.
This the first Florida interview.
Huh?
This the first interview from Florida.
Y'all talk a little louder. I can't hear you.
This the first interview from Florida.
I'm not sure. I would have to check. Cause we had people from LA, Atlanta. I don't. Was anybody from? I don't know if he was from Florida or not, but I know we interviewed a cop.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if he was from Florida or not. He teach people how to use guns and stuff. Like he give gun classes, how to disarm them and take them apart, put them back together.
Yeah. My friend, she took a class like that, and it was with the officer.
How you feel about a black woman being the vice president?
Ready for it. Ready to see the
Yes.
changes. See what she can do.
I'm with it. I'm all for the women. Black women.
Yeah.
How you feel about it? You ready for it?
Well, it really don't matter to me because just my religion, like my beliefs and stuff. But to me, just she the first black woman, so
Right.
History.
to me, it's more powerful for the black woman because they I know how they feel about being um what's the word on genderized or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
So anything that happened to Biden, she be the first woman president for real, black woman president at that.
Right, right.
He look like he about to croak anyway. So
Silly.
It would have been cool if she was with Obama. That would have been real
Yeah,
cool.
that would have been it.
they wasn't gonna that'd be too much for them.
Yeah, that would have been
Yeah.
way too much. But that would have been dope though.
They probably find anything they could to try to impeach them or anything, any flaw.
She would have made it out the first year.
Yeah.
So where do y'all see like when y'all officially start y'all YouTube and podcast? Where y'all see y'all it going in 5 years?
Man, hopefully right now. So we've been thinking about like a couple of different ideas, especially since we live in Orlando. Kind of want to do something like on the tour side, show everybody like what can be done in Orlando. So like maybe in a few years we can like venture out and be like, what can be done in different cities, like go to Atlanta, see what can be done in Atlanta. Go to New York, see what can be done in New York. Go to LA, show everybody what can be done in LA. Come to Philly, see what we can do in Philly. Just adventure, right? Like just living life, just
Yeah.
everything. See what's out there.
That's good.
I like. How do you feel about the interview side of it? I think I wanted to do. I didn't never even thought about doing interviews. I was just like, I'm just gonna be on there just talking. But
It,
then I'm like, okay, interviews.
I don't mind talking to people, but I don't know because public speaking I get nervous just in general. But I still do it though because that's what I chose to do. So I just jump into it. So you get used to it after a while, but you still be nervous as you're doing it though. So
Right. See, that's how I am. That's why I was like not really wanting to do like YouTube videos. Cause I was like, I know me. Like I'm not good in front of like the camera and stuff like that. But I'm like, I'm good. I can talk. Like I can do that all day. But so I was like, okay, this is. I definitely can see us doing this.
cause they say people do vlogs. You can vlog about anything, like
Yeah,
and doing it being on camera. They say that's the best thing if you do on YouTube because you make more when your face is on camera and stuff.
Oh yeah, then
Yeah.
just the voice.
right.
Yeah, we are just a startup right now, so now it's been kind of trying to find like what everybody uses, what's like the basic to start up with, basic equipment. I think I found like a little bundle pack on Amazon and it had some pretty decent reviews. So I was like, I guess that's somewhere to just start, because we don't have anything, just a laptop right now. So
You would just have to check how you sound on it, like test it out. Cause microphones make your voice louder than what it is.
yeah, and I'm like, so going back and hearing your voice, I know for me, I'm like, I don't know about this.
Definitely.
Y'all have kids,
I have two. I have two boys.
Stepmom over here.
so how do y'all balance like your time with the kids and working and stuff?
On my off days, I go get them, and on my off days, they're hanging out with us.
Yeah, it's with his schedule too. So he's a CDL driver for Domino's, and it's kind of like all over the place. Like he doesn't have like a set schedule. So really try to get him like either after school, or, like on the weekends, and just do what we can. Now with Corona, we don't really go out. We used to go a lot of places before, but with Corona, we kind of just hang around the house.
Yeah, but when y'all fully well not fully, but whenever y'all decide to start, I guess y'all could, if y'all need more ideas, y'all could probably put the kids in the videos too, like y'all doing like some activities or something like that.
The oldest one already on a YouTube channel, so
Oh
it's
yeah,
kind of like I know he's gonna be ready for it.
he's a character.
Yeah,
That's why I was like, we got to do something. YouTube, we got or YouTube a podcast with the kids, see what they talking about, because He'll talk your ear off.
He will. I got videos in my phone of him just acting like he's on YouTube. So I'm like, all right, you ready?
Because Ryan be killing me.
Oh my
Oh
goodness.
man,
And they be watching them. I'm like,
Yeah,
okay.
I think that was the first person they started watching was
Yeah,
Ryan.
Ryan. Yeah, they adventurous.
they false advertising where all these other families could do. Cause Ryan be getting anything he want.
And that's why I was just
Man,
telling him the other day. I'm like, yo, the oldest. I'm like, he thinks that everybody lives like these people. I'm like, they different. They on another level. This is not
most of
our
the stuff they
life.
getting free anyways.
Right, and they be like, "Oh, like it's just hilarious." I'm like, "I don't think you guys know the difference. Like, they just on the. This is not normal." They do. They be all over the place too. Vacation.
Right.
Do y'all have any inspiring words for anyone who want to start a business?
I would say just go for it. Like, there's like, what's holding back? Nothing's holding back. You gotta. Everybody gotta start somewhere. So I just always say, just go for it. Like, you gotta figure out what you're passionate about. Stick to it. Nothing's ever easy, or everybody would be doing it.
Yeah, my advice is same. Like, just get it started and put that same effort that you put into your job into your
Right.
business.
Into yourself,
If you
bro.
taking those same hours that you put into your job and putting it into your business, it's gonna be easy, man. Well, it won't be easy, but
It ain't
you're
gonna be
gonna
as
get
hard as you
more.
think
You're
it
gonna get
is.
more out of it.
It's not as intimidating as what people think it is.
What goals do y'all have for 2021?
2021, we want to get back more into traveling.
Sure. Corona really, COVID stopped us from doing everything. We didn't go anywhere. We really was just sitting around, getting depressed, being in the house, being bored. So this is, we said we're gonna get back to traveling. We're looking to get a house this year. Just grow. Just focus more on ourselves.
Yeah, my only traveling is gonna be is to my new house. That's it. That's when I buy a house.
That's it.
There's the
Hopefully,
goal.
stuff can open up, man, because it's time for a trip.
Yeah.
They talking about it's gonna be a new wave coming through soon.
I know. I've been seeing they have like new strands that they've been finding out, and I'm like, it ain't getting no better. It only keeps getting worse. I believe it. I definitely believe it. So that's why I was like, we're just gonna work on ourselves. Like you said, traveling to the new house, like new house.
Yeah. What y'all got planned for the rest of the evening?
Oh, it's going down tonight. Everything going down tonight. I just left the grocery store. We doing like a little crab, well, a seafood
Seafood boil,
boil.
yeah.
So it's going down.
That's it. We tried out this new restaurant earlier. It was called Don Julio's, a Mexican restaurant. That's where we're at earlier today. And then we're gonna finish the night off with a seafood boil.
So if they want to find you on your pocket, well, your page, how can they what social medias are you on?
Mostly right now, just Instagram. I'd say Instagram and Facebook.
Yeah, I'm definitely on both. On Facebook, Mariah Pryor on there, and then on Instagram, I'm also, like I was telling you earlier or before, I'm an esthetician, so I also have my business page on Facebook and Instagram. It's Your Beauty on both of them.
Yeah, so that's y'all can follow them on their pages.
Holla.
Well, I thank y'all for coming doing the interview, and probably in the next 8 months, y'all should be started, and y'all could come back on.
I know. I was gonna say we're gonna have to do
Definitely,
another. We have to do hey, catching up with us. What we got going on now? We
definitely.
definitely have to come back. School and
Yes,
everything, just to get going and kind of see how it's like.
but I thank y'all, and y'all have a good evening.
Thank you so
All right, you
much.
too,
Thanks
man.
for
Have a
having
good
us.
one.
Thanks.